Alright, shalom, shalom. Alright, first thing first, we want to give our honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. We say, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. And we give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which the apostle is a great millstone, which leads with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit of power, Yahushai. 2025, which is the hope year about deliverance and the judgment and the destruction of Esau. We're in this wicked ass place. We're chanting it down. The Lord is getting ready to judge this place. We got all types of things taking place. You got all these ice raids. You got the third world war that's brewing up. All of these things are getting culminating to the end of this society and the end of the world as it's ran today. All right, righteousness is coming. No more celebrating these awful, wicked holidays. All right, these Noah days. All right, because we're going to go back to the scriptures, man. All right, the scriptures and the high holy days that are practiced in the scriptures, man. All right, we're here for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the biblical descendants of the Israelites, which are spread out through the four corners of the planet Earth. The Lord is coming back to us with caring and love, and He's about to destroy this place for what it did to His sons and daughters, man. All right, so that's the time we at now. All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
The 12 tribes of Israel, which are Judah, the so-called Negroes, Benjamin, the so-called West Indians, Levi, the so-called Haitians, Simeon, the so-called Dominicans, Zebulon, the so-called Romanians, Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans, Manasseh, the so-called Mexicans, Gad, the so-called North American Indians, Ruth, the so-called Central Indians, Naphtali, the so-called Indians to the Chileans, Asher, the so-called Columbus to the Uruguayans, and Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. And these are the people who we call God and the anointed is coming back for, but only for the elect of the nation of Israel.
That's right. So the time we at now is you got a lot of scoffers. You got a lot of people that are talking against the Bible, which is for their down point or their judgment, man. All right? They can't, like you said earlier, they can't act like they didn't know. They can't pretend like they were ignorant to this fact, man. All right? That's why the Lord has given us the opportunity. It says what? Set a mark upon the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man. All right? Go ahead, brother, whatever you got.
All right.
Yep. All right, thanks, man. All right, thanks, man. Nah, I got you. This is the book of Ezekiel 9 and verse 4. And it says, we'll read in NLT, He said to him, walk through the streets of Jerusalem and put a mark upon the foreheads of all who weep and sigh because of the detestable sins being committed in their city.
All right, man. So the only ones that are sighing and crying are the elect, man.
That's right.
Right? Because because Allah was vexed with the fruitful conversation of the wicked. We're vexed with the fruitful conversation of the wicked men and their deeds. So we're not going along with it. We are sighing and crying about it, man. We're saying, Yahweh shall please come and destroy these people in this place.
That's right.
Because America's sins have been remembered, man. They have been remembered, and they have reached unto the heavens, man.
This is Isaiah 58 verse 1. NLT, it says, shout with a voice of a trumpet's blast. Shout aloud, do not be timid. Tell my people Israel of their sins.
Our man, when we are telling Jacob their sins, man. Like, this is what you did, this is how you get right. Now, we can't keep the law perfectly, but we abide by the law. We keep the law to the best of our ability, man. But mainly, it's all about faith.
That's right.
See, man? But when it says, be ye perfect, for your Father in heaven is perfect. But we can only be perfect by our Lord Yahushua. But we still have to law to the best of our, but we still got to keep the law to the best of our ability, though.
Yep.
There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it.
This is Matthew 11 in verse 17. NLT. Or Salakia. Yep, NLT. It says, we have played wedding songs. Damn! Because remember it says the lamb's wedding, the wedding of the lamb. It says, we have played wedding songs and you didn't dance. So we played funeral songs and you didn't mourn. Ooh, because it says we celebrated and then mourned. Set apart a mark of them that sign cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man. So that's heavy. The way that broke it down, we singing wedding songs and funeral songs. Read it again. It says, we have played wedding songs and you didn't dance. We played funeral songs and you didn't mourn.
And this truth is a wedding song and it's also a funeral song.
This is amplified and it says, and say, we piped the flute for you, playing weddings, and you did not dance. We wailed sad drillings, playing funerals, and you did not mourn and cry loud.
Or you can ask.
The prophets that have been before me, before the whole prophets are holding against great kingdom, war, many pestilences. Come on, man. See? So the prophets of old are back in this time.
That's right. I'll get that for you. This is Jeremiah 28 and 8. Let's read in NLT. It says the ancient prophets who prophesied, Salakia, the ancient prophets who preceded you and me spoke against many nations, always warning of war, disaster, and disease. Amplified, the prophets who were before me and before you from ancient times prophesied against many lands and against great kingdoms of war and of disasters and of violent diseases.
That's what we're doing, man. That's exactly what we're doing. We're doing the same thing that the ancient prophets did, because the ancient prophets were back in the flesh. Right? So it's best that you take heed to what the prophets. So it's best that you take heed to what the prophets are saying. But if not, it's all good, because you're gonna still be destroyed anyway. But it's best that you get this truth now, before it's too late. Because the famine of the word it's around the corner, man. You won't see the prophets
to go to a textbook, which is actually very interesting because you have at least when I.
So the famine of hearing the word is going to come to pass. It's around the corner. Because when you no longer see the prophets, then you will be wondering where they are. You didn't take heed. You took too long.
It's the book of Amos, 8 and verse 11, and it's let's go to NLT, and it says, "The time is surely coming, says the sovereign Lord, when I will send a famine on the land, not a famine of bread or water, but of hearing the word of the Lord."
So the famine of hearing the word, man, because it won't be accessible on the internet. Alright? It won't be accessible. So it's best that you get it now.
What does it say? Seek the Lord
while he may be found. Because real soon he won't be able to be found. Right? Because because you can find him now. Right? Because they heard the voice of Yahweh in the cool of the day. Jake, you're hearing the voice of Yahweh in the cool of the day, man. You're hearing that now. And another cool of the day is before destruction comes, man. Because it's about to get hot. what you gonna do, man? There's a line being drawn in the sand, man. Well, so, are you going to stand on the other side of the line? Or you going to cross the line? Which one is it?
There's no lukewarmness, man. This is Hebrews 5 and verse 12, NLT. It says, you have been believers so long now that you ought to be teachers others. Instead, you need somebody to teach you again the basic things about Yahweh's word, which we do. So they can't say the Lord didn't give them an opportunity. The milk is, sometimes milk is what you need. A baby needs, a baby will go big off milk alone. Until they move for a certain period of time, they're growing. You can grow from milk. That's a sit down. You can grow from milk. So, even I always say, going back to boxing, when you become a high-level boxer, the best thing is you go back to the basics, man. You go back and you fine-tune the basics, man. You feel like you're doing too many combos, it just feels, go back to the jab, go back to the hook, go back to your steps, work on your steps, work on your footwork. You might become good at throwing hands and forget your footwork, man. So that's why the scriptures in the Bible is the way it is, man. So let's read it again. And it says, NLT, let's start at the Amplified. This is Hebrews 5 and verse 12, Amplified. It says, for though by this time you ought to be teachers because of the time you have had to learn this truth, you actually needed someone to teach you again the elementary principles of Yahweh's word from the beginning. And you have come to be continuously in need of milk, not solid food. See?
Right, man. So, the milk, the milk of the scriptures, man, is deep. See? You say, look, get the sincere milk of the word that you may know about it. Right? But it says what? It says, don't eat too much honey, man.
Yeah.
But eat just enough.
That is sufficient.
Right? Yeah. All right, man. Because you don't continue to feed a child milk, man. You feed them milk. You stop. They digest it. Then when they want some more, they'll tell you.
That's why those guys that fell out, they threw up the milk.
Yeah.
They threw up the milk. It's not because they come in, they want to gargle up all the word, but they don't want to process it. That's like I said the other day, they're being gluttonous in the spirit, man. They're eating, it's like IUIC. They learn this thing, they can regurgitate the word, but they can't actually process it and digest it. That's why the Lord shows you in his creations, man. That's why Solomon said, thou sluggard, go to the ant, man. If you want to learn, go to the ant. The Lord put it in the ant, what they do. Think about that. Them ants don't grow up and nigga ain't like, you know what, man, I'm a vampire. You ain't never seen that nigga ain't gonna live too long. Nope. But the ant works, the ant, when you say ant, you say ants. But it's an ant that is in multiple sections. It's multiple ants that is playing one ant. Just like us, just like Corinthians says, it says that members in the same what? Body. There's certain ants that are they're sentinel ants. Then you got queen ants. Then you got ants that are stackers. You got digger ants. We don't really know the deep things, but guess what? Nobody teaches them. The spirit. We're going by the spirit. The spirit is what you call instinct. The animals are led completely by what? The spirit. How do they know to go and fly down south when the winter comes? If they chill up here, they'll die. The spirit. So there's certain things that come, just like we tell Jake, that they unknowingly do the word, man. Because some of them are actually, because Israelites are, they're led by the spirit, man. So that's what we're telling you, Jakes, man. We're in a time of you got to get, the spirit will lead you to the milk. Then the milk will lead you to the meat. Then the meat will lead you into to the fasting stage, where you can eat, but guess what? You don't. Fasting is a heavy time, man. You get a lot of what does that say? Insight. When you fast, when you don't eat. Like a baby can't fast.
No.
They ain't supposed to fast.
Right.
If a baby fasts, that might kill or hurt that baby, man.
Because the child has to eat though, man. The child has to eat what, every hour or something like that?
Yeah.
See that?
When they start drinking milk, it's not solid, so they piss and poop it out quickly.
Right.
That's why their stools aren't formed up.
Right. Yeah. See, man. So you can't make your 2-year-old child fast, man. What you doing, man? You say what? Them that or weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. Your child has to be weaned off the milk, man. Then they won't have to what? Eat that much. Right, man, because their bodies have gotten stronger, man. Oh yeah, they got one more day until
Them boots, them strengths.
Man. When they stop, they gonna steal.
Yeah, they great. Even redacted. Just clowning Jake, man. And the black woman is becoming the laughing stock, man. They ain't laughing at men because men ain't on that. Why the hell we gonna steal from Walmart? Or you going to jail? Well, you think you immune because you ain't getting stamps?
But they never said nothing about getting a job.
Yeah. Or working harder.
Right.
Hey, a lot of black men are not on food stamps, man. Check that out. Because they make it a point to make sure the black man is not in the house so the woman can receive food stamps. So it ain't gonna affect us. It's going November 1st is gonna be what? Another day.
Yeah.
That's gonna be what, Monday? That's gonna be Monday to us.
Yeah.
Because we're not leaning on the devil's horns, man.
Right.
To make our way. We ready for the shutdown, man. It's gonna make, because there's over 40, I think there's millions of so-called Edomites that are on food stamps, man. It ain't just Jakes, it ain't just Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You got Edomites that are on this, man. Yep, so right. they gonna be hurt too.
Like, how are you gonna put it out
in your own kingdom? You get nourished, nigga.
You struggling in your own kingdom, really?
Yeah.
Come on now.
You get nourished in your own heaven. We ain't gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. Jake ain't gotta work.
No.
I mean that 10%, that's our welfare system.
Yeah.
Think about 10% of the sheep, 10% of the corn, the wine, the honey. Yeah. And honey can produce a lot, man. Off 2 or 3 hives, you can produce what? I think dude off of a Canadian prepper, he said he got 2 beehives and he got about 40 jars of honey. That's a lot of honey, man. For one person, and he cleared it all out. So if you save that 10%, that means you would give 10 jars to the poor, man. You would keep the 30, and you would give 10 other jars to the poor. That's our welfare system. The script, you ask the average Christian, what was the welfare system in the Bible, they won't be able to tell you, man. Because this world has phased out the scriptures from your mind, man. Now when these things start happening, you ain't gonna know what to do. You're gonna be caught out here, man. Because you didn't, what does it say? You didn't seek the Lord when he may be found, man.
Right. And plus, man, in these cities, they will always have trees up and down the block. Like apple trees, avocado trees, and
mangoes.
all that. Yeah, that you can pull from to eat. That was for the poor, so they can have something to eat while they or on their walk. Right. Yeah. Oh, well, apple tree, shit.
I got that. Bam.
But what you notice though, they don't have that no more.
Some people got it on their land,
yeah.
But those are wild. Like they'll have the persimmons, they'll have the there's certain blackberry. When I used to see it, I'm like, God, I'm looking at it. I was so off. I went off, but I looked at it, and the Edomites was like, you can eat these. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, these are mulberries.
Yeah.
They're mulberries, but they look like blackberries. Man, I'm talking about mulberries. They were just littered the ground. He said you can make mulberry wine with it. So these Edomites, these country Edomites, they'll take mulberries and they'll put it in, they'll wine that up, man. Or they'll take persimmons, they'll eat them. They'll have wild peaches, but they ain't the ones you get in the store. They're small. Because that's before GMOs, man. Them peach GMOs, those are GMOs. Those are genetically altered, man. So a lot of the food is defiled under the inhabitants that we living in, man. That's why people's health is at an all-time low. People's health is not good, man. It's the worst that it's ever been. Only thing is you got a lot of people that are wanting to go holistic. They're wanting holistic food. What is holistic? Those are foods that are not as tampered with as the other food, but it's still tampered because it's pesticides. Unless you're growing it yourself and you watching every plane that goes, put a tarp over it, and you still ain't gonna be able to get it all, man.
Right, man, so that's why Jake man, before you get your food, man, pray over, man. Pray over. That's all you have to do is pray over. Have a balance. You can eat one day, the next day have some veggies, some fish, fruit. That's a balanced diet, man. Man, we have motherfuckers that we eat. Man, McDonald's every day.
God, dude. Like, man, if I eat a McChicken, bro, I'll probably pass out. My body will be like, Nick, what did you just put in here? They're gonna be like, yo, bro, hey, shut it down. We gotta process this shit. Hey, Colin, y'all chill out down there. Hold on, man. We got some shit coming down ASAP. Your body don't want to mess with that food, man. Your body's intelligent. That's why you put something in your mouth and that shit'll break it down to the minute, exactly what it needs, man. That's the same spirit that deals in nature, man. We'll beat your heart every day. The Most High Spirit, man. That's why it says His Spirit is in everything, man. People said, I don't believe in God. Well, you should believe in your heartbeats. Because you ain't doing that.
No.
You ask the average person, oh, I don't believe in God. Well, who beats your heart then? Do you wake up in the morning and start your heart up? Talking about, you don't beat your lungs. You don't, the large majority of what your body functions do, your secretion of chemicals, people don't even know your mind produces oil, man. In your pineal gland, your mind actually produces a form of oil. So check that out. So we actually got oil that's in our brain, man. The Most High is far out, man. The Most High is down to it's beyond intelligent, man. It's natural, it's natural, what does it say? It's organic intelligence, man. Beyond that you can, the same thing that's in us is what's moving these planets, man. Right. Down to the, have you seen the motherfucking Saturn run into Neptune? I'm tripping, oh shit, I gotta go calibrate Saturn.
Yeah.
No. The Most High is, man, and He does that with billions of planets, man. That's why, and it's the thing, trust the Heavenly Father. Man, when you start looking at the big picture, Esau's minute, man. He's not. This guy ain't nothing, man. This nigga like a STD you gotta get over. I mean, I try to. He like some shit. You got the medicine for it. The doctor like, all right, you gotta take 2 of these.
However long, then you're good.
Clear. And guess what? You were more careful after that. Yep. If you get burnt, you were careful. You were like, hey, you alright, baby? You good?
Yeah.
You good? Are you sure? If you doubting it, after you've been burnt, guess what? This devil burnt us, man. We burnt us. Yeah. We figured it out. We said, oh, this nigga sold us a motherfucking dream. Yep. Imagine if we were still in the church. I look at church people, I say, golly, man. We were in bad straits, man. That's one of the worst positions to be in right now, man. A church-going ass dude, man. A Christian, you see them, they don't know nothing about, they don't know nine scripture, man. John 3:16 and the Gentiles coming in. That's it. And we made them go get them. They weren't talking Gentiles a few years ago, huh? They were talking about John 3:16. God wept. The Lord wept. But now they had to go and dig into that rusty Rolodex, because we've been digging on their ass. Man, they been getting dug in. They said, nah, man, we gotta get some more. Okay, the Gentiles. Okay, all right, here we go. Yeah, this is it. Going into the blue letter all fucked up.
Because then they get cut on the Gentiles. Man, just like, I think it was 5 J pastors, they said, we can't deal with them with the scriptures because they're wrong. What the fuck? Hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
How are you going to say that you can't deal with us in the scriptures but we're wrong?
Yeah, that's like going up to a black belt, getting your motherfucking leg twisted, getting your ass whooped. You say, you know what? I did get this ass whooping, but guess what? That nigga can't fight. He can't fight though.
Yeah.
You just went up to a black belt.
You got your ass whooped. You can't fight.
He said, nah, I didn't really get whooped though. It was just a different situation. No, these scriptures have been enlightened. We've been breathed to life. Ezekiel the 37th chapter.
Yeah. But these are the same people that's been in the church all this time. They still don't fucking
shit. And she's been in there 25 years. That bitch can't spell Jericho, man. I seen that thing when that's no great POP coming out of Jericho. That was fresh on my mind.
Yeah, like you've been in, like the people have been in church all this time. You still don't know that King David reigned in heaven.
Shit, tell them the garrisons in Edom. They'll be like, what, man? What is a garrison?
That's like, who was Keith Og in Sihon? What? Okay, whatever.
You ask the average person you love God, but you don't pick up his Bible, man. So, but you want him to save you. That's like somebody said you didn't invest nothing in this company, but you want the returns though.
Yeah. That's like your child saying, you ain't never done nothing. No, that's like a child saying they love you. They never check on you. They never call you.
Yep. This nigga want a lounge, ain't done a chore. No rightful parent would give you shit, man.
No.
You be like, hey, didn't I tell you to take that trash out? What the fuck the dishes doing here?
I did.
Lying. Lying.
Those are still the dishes from last week.
Yeah. That's why they got this damn atlas coming in. You better be scared, man.
Dr. 77.
Yeah.
He did an up close. You see the afro?
Yeah.
Like,
You seen a clear face?
Yeah. You see the clear face.
It look like a young man. It look like like the scriptures described as being young, like 30s, early 20s, late 30s. Bro, I said, you can't tell me that ain't no. Come on, man. He saw probably picture.
All right, go ahead, bro. All right.
He said, I'm swinging. Go ahead, bro.
It says Isaiah 34:1. Come here, you nations, and hear and mark it.
And that's why we out here.
Yep.
We're warning, man. We're not out here just to look away, man. We're here to warn you. This is sincere warnings, man. Those that take heed, you take heed. Those that don't act, don't. You in the spirit world, you gonna know you were warned. You be like, God, man, I heard it on damn Halloween, man. They were standing on the corner. The Lord is giving you opportunity to know, man. Your society's getting ready to be judged on a high level. No more game plan. You people that sit here and celebrate this bullshit, you had many years to repent, and you still doing it. You dressing up into these wayward, you celebrate the demonic days, man. And you don't even know Satan worked for the Most High. You worshiping the Most High with the way you going around. You ain't coming through the straight gate. We coming through the straight gate of Yahweh Shah, man. That's why we're able to enter into the holies of holies. Y'all are out of courts, man. And you Israelites that are co-signing to it, you in the outer court because you a heathen. After the first and second admonition, reject.
Yeah.
He's a heathen man. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna say, let the earth hear and all that is therein.
That's why this truth has went out to the four corners of the planet Earth by way of the internet. The internet wasn't invented for fucking Instagram and Facebook and flicks and corn. It wasn't invented for that.
No.
It was invented for you to hear the word. Everybody got the warning in their pocket. Hey, damn.
Everybody got the warning in their pocket.
You got the warning. I ain't never.
Yeah.
Everybody got the warning in their pocket because you have access to the internet.
Yeah.
So you can't say you did not know, man. All these days that you people celebrate, the Lord is coming. It's clear that there's something happening in the world. The third world war is at the door, man. The financial crisis is at the door. When y'all in here, you can barely buy rice and beans these days, man.
Man, you can go to Snook and buy 3 things. You're gonna spend $150. You're gonna spend $150.
And don't think about me.
Oh, no.
Shit. You know it's fucked up when heathens contemplating pork. They're like, man. I ain't got it.
They're like, man, fuck that.
That's a blessing.
I'm good on that, ain't
Yeah, they going right to the chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken getting this chicken stock is up, man. You know it's fucked up when the heathens can't get their pork. Woo! The Lord is doing the work in our days.
Yeah, they go force and eat the pork tomorrow.
Yeah, they nigga gotta go get turkey bacon. Man, that regular thick cut maple, can't get that. No, it's a wrap. Good for your ass. Good for your ass. The Lord gotta force you. You going back to that juniper.
Yeah.
You going back to that juniper marrow spirit, man.
Juniper.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to eat the bare necessity. Y'all gonna have to eat clean.
Yeah.
You can't afford the fucking bullshit. Ain't that something?
Yeah. Go ahead. It says, for the indignation of Yahweh Hashem Shai is upon all nations.
We here. You can clearly tell. If you don't believe in the Bible, watch your news. You'll see prophecy right in your face, man. Why you think the dollar's at an all-time low? Getting ready to talk about pass out $1,000 checks. What is that gonna do? That's some people rent.
Right.
And that ain't covering all of it. $1,000. Hey, come on, bro.
And that's how much some pay each other.
Man, like that. The $1,000 he give, they child support gonna clip. Ain't that a bitch? So a nigga gonna get that nigga gonna get $250.
Like,
Never, what's it say? Never trust thy enemy, man.
yeah.
As iron rusteth, man. Man, this nigga looking real rusty right now. Go ahead,
It
bro.
says, in his fury upon all the armies,
Yup.
he hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Get that second Ezra 13. I'll get it for you. Read that again. Go ahead and break that down, and then I'll get you precept.
All that guy to get out here.
All right, man. All right, man. So,
Not attracted him.
all right, man. So the righteous anger of Yahweh Shai is upon all nations. They had their hand in our downfall, man. All right, man, because when it says they cut their hands, this is the day that we waited for. It says, in his fury upon all the armies, he has utterly destroyed them. He has delivered them to the slaughter, and that argument and that slaughter is doing man. But they gonna die.
What's it say? The third woe coming quickly.
Says the slain also shall be cast out. The stink shall come up on their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with the blood. Right, man, so the amount of bloodshed that Yahweh Shah is going to bring, man, hey, man, it says what? Al-Shah, demon-like power, man. They say what? Yahweh Shah is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. Come on, man. Verse 4. It say, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. All their hosts shall fall down. As a leaf falleth off from the vine, and as falling figs from the fig tree.
I got a precept. This is Isaiah 66 and 16. NLT said the Lord will punish the world by fire and by his sword. He will judge the earth and many will be killed by him. Dang.
You say,
the Lord's all love though.
Right.
Go ahead.
Let me say, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. It shall come down upon Idumea.
Hey, and Ra'ashah, alright, the Scythians, our brothers from another our brothers, alright? Our far brothers, some of them are Jakes, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to run up on some of them Russians, man. You won't leave right, man.
You're gonna leave you bent up.
You gonna leave, yeah. They gonna put you in a gallows, man. They gonna hold you soft. They gonna be killing you softly.
And they gonna be killing you softly with no song.
No song, ain't no instrumental playing
At all.
It's all you hear is muscles tensing, gripping your ass gripping you to sleep. What does it say? Put them to sleep and keep them sleep.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they just gonna caress you right into the spirit world. You gonna wake up in front of the throne. Them Scythians ain't fucking around, man. Go ahead.
It says, and upon the people of my curse to judge.
And why I said that is because Putin unveiled a weapon. It said this shit can fly for 15 hours. So you can launch it and you just be talking to a nigga, yeah. Man, that's like you shoot a bullet. Wow, that bitch up for an hour before it hits the eye. It's circling, man. It's nuclear powered, so it's a double nuke. It's got a nuclear powered engine and it's got a nuclear tip warhead. So it's gonna irradiate and then it's gonna contaminate. That's the weapons that we made sharp. He said make the arrow sharp, man. You have that is spirit, Jake, I'm talking about you Israelites. Put your guns up, man. Put your little chopper up. Keep it to yourself, man. You can't deal with Esau on the level that he's on, man.
Man, his blessing is the sword for a reason, nigga. His blessing is the sword for a reason, man. He pull it, he uses it.
Man, he said he shall not
bear the sword in vain. Jake, you cannot beat Esau at his own blessing, man. Come on now. Just like he can't beat us at our own blessing.
Hey, he's getting the spiritual one now. That's why he can't beat us. Man, vocab didn't lock, man, that nigga. But you cannot deal. Esau will be in a safe location and launch a cruise missile at you.
Have a good weekend.
Just walk off.
Go get an espresso. And he'll pull it to your whole hood.
Yeah.
Talking about D block. This is our block. Oh, okay.
Man, that's Esau's block. That's Esau's block. You can't
paying rent on your block. It ain't yours. Get out that cuckoo cow spirit.
Man, you paying taxes on your own block.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Really, nigga? That's his blessing, man. His blessing is the sword, man. He's proficient at it, man.
Esau put a pokeball right on the corner of your shit.
Man, man, like his brother said, I searched you with this big Jake.
Man. Hey, damn. That's the spirit. No, hey. That's the spirit. That's what Esau said, man. I'm searching you. Hand me the bitch. He said, oh, you want me to do it? He said, hit him. Hit him. He said, cool. He played games. Man, Esau will launch a Man, you ever seen a cruise missile? Google it. You want to see fearful? Man, that shit coming in ain't got no morals on it. That shit is flying like an airplane, and it's a missile with a warhead on it, man. Man, you see that shit coming in, you like, man, what is that, a plane? That shit is coming for your ass, man. But we can't deal with this man. We don't want to deal with him. We want the Lord to deal with him, man.
Right.
That's why we got to burn all his fucking weapons, man.
Right. Because in the scriptures, Yahweh said, I might have delivered the Midianites, or I have delivered the Girdashites into your hand.
Man.
Yahweh did that. We didn't do nothing. He did.
Remember when the angel of the Lord, man, he said they woke up, he said one angel slew an army. Like it was nothing. Like that shit was another, it wouldn't even, he didn't even batter, he didn't break a sweat. He didn't have a gland to break a sweat with, man. There are stories in the scriptures where the Lord has sent angels to fight for us, man. Now we telling you, Jakes, that hey, our redemption and our salvation is nigh, man. All we gotta do is hold fast to those, to the hopeful elect, to the elect. Hold fast, man. You don't gotta worry about what these people think and what they need, man. We in a time where Yahweh outside is really gonna turn this thing up, man. We here, man. We a few moments away from glory, man. You know, we pray because it says once I got it.
Just like Yahweh, just like Yahweh, he gave Goliath into the hand of David. Man, all David did was just believe. David, he believed, and he slung the stone, man. And it sunk into Goliath's head, man. He took the sword and lopped his head off, man. Yahweh gave Goliath into David's hand, man. Just like Yahweh Shemal Shah will deliver Esau, Edom, and these people into our hands, man.
This is 1 John 3 and verse 2. It says, Beloved, now we are the sons of Yahweh, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But when it says, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him. For we shall see him as he is. And you ain't seeing him as no softy, man. The Lord ain't coming back to go back on no cross and be beaten. He's coming back to beat. He's coming to lay on strokes, man. That's why it says the day of vengeance burns in his heart, man. He ain't coming back to do nothing but kick ass and chew bubble gum. And he's fresh out of bubble gum, man. You ask the pastor to break that down for you, we can't, man. We telling y'all the warnings of this is drastic, man. You are living in the most drastic moments in history, man. You are living in a time of prophecies being revealed on a level that has never been seen before, man. But you people still playing. That's the ignorance of it, man. That's why it says, set a mark upon the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man. They want to take the Bible, man. We got it, like the apostle said, it's in us. What we need for salvation is in us, man. It's worse than death taking MOTB, man. Because then the Lord is going to judge you. You don't want to do that. It says he shall be burnt in the presence of the angels and the Lamb. So you ain't gonna be somewhere chilling. They're gonna watch you get burnt up, man. Man, ain't even look. That's why it says 1,000 on thy left and 10,000 on thy right, man. That's what you call mass death happening. What can cause that? The missiles. When them shits hitting, boom, 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 and you see this mushroom come out. Oh my, you gonna be like, oh, and you were just down there. They gonna hit precise.
They ain't gonna miss.
Y'all niggas be using GPS, you better know. Them shit's coming right to your front door.
Yeah.
missiles gonna come better than Uber Eats, man.
I'm saying, man, fast.
Shit, they gonna come to you, man. They got something with them too.
Yeah.
They got your order.
Man, because now, if you take some out,
22, 23 minutes.
man, you can't even get out of Jeff in that long.
Man, you can't cook grilled cheese sandwich in 20 minutes, damn it. You gotta let it melt. You gotta flip it.
Yeah.
Man, you gonna be a mixed grilled cheese. Hurry up, nigga, get the sandwich bag. Nigga, hurry up, we need lunch.
Like lunch.
Nigga spent 15 cooking. He running out with a hot grilled cheese about to be. Come on, man. We joke, but this is the realest. It's the realest we can be, man. Go ahead, Drake. You can't run a bath in 15 minutes.
No.
In 20 minutes, man.
It say the sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, with the blood of lambs and goats.
Man, I got you. Now we got to pull this. 2nd Ezra 13:9. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword, nor any weapon, nor any instrument of war. And it says, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue cast out sparks and tempests.
All this he said, all I smelled was the smell of smoke.
And it says, and they all were mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden and innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and the smell of smoke. And when I saw it, I was afraid. That's what you see.
Hey, you know they spit on y'all, right?
So what?
You know they spit on you.
Cool with that.
They spit on Christians, they spit on Arabs, they spit on everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't even care that we follow the Abrahamic stuff.
Nah, they don't.
They don't
It's
care.
Sorry about they don't, bro.
It's okay. That's what
And you know what's
we built for
crazy?
that.
Y'all were probably the real children of Israel. I don't know.
We are. Hey, we are. We
Right?
gotta be.
They look more like us.
Hey,
They're
yeah.
lying.
Were you a Latin
Hey,
Asian?
but I'm Muslim. But I can agree on
Okay. All right. Yeah, he is, Jake. He said y'all probably was. Come on, man.
Come on now, man.
He might as well have said we are, man.
Yeah.
That's what he was.
Beautiful, you go through all the chapters.
You know? That's why I said you shall receive fame in the land where you were put to shame, man. He said, man, y'all probably was. Because guess what? When you see Jake is bad because the curses is on him. But once you take off, guess what? It says we were the treasure of the earth, man. In the time of Solomon, man, we were idolized, man.
Yeah.
Solomon, they spoke about Solomon in whispers and proverbs, man.
Man, the Queen of Sheba, when she came up, man, she knocked on the door. Man, Solomon's servant, Solomon's doorkeeper,
Man,
she thought Solomon's doorkeeper was Solomon, man.
You know how Jake come through.
Yeah.
Jake came to the door, was like, Shalom. That might have been my man,
Yeah,
Shalom,
yeah.
Israel.
Yeah, like,
Yo, Shalom.
Shalom.
Who you here to see?
Oh, Malak.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
She started bowing. He was like, hey, la'ah.
I'm not getting
I'm not here. Wait.
Yeah.
He's coming. He's coming. You know, Solomon was damn near gliding in that bitch. With a scroll. He had gold in his beard, man. We were
I gotta
royal.
go get my
We were
daughter.
royal people,
I
man.
know, I'm sorry.
That's what we getting back to. We getting back to our royal heritage, man. We ain't in the time of being low level no more. We served our punishment. Now it's time for the goodies, man. It's time for us to get the top shelf of this world, man. We're gonna have the best of everything. Best of the wine, best of the women, best time. Because guess what? Time is valuable, man.
Man, look, you gonna have the fatness of the whole earth.
Man, we're gonna have the thickness.
You know to do with that.
We're gonna have the thicky thick of the whole earth. We're gonna have it's gonna be swole for us. The Lord said, He said, I'm gonna pour you out a blessing.
Yeah.
Man, when the Most High said He gonna pour you something, you better have a big cup, man.
Yeah.
We gonna have to. You have to bring up one of these. You have to bring up that old, you remember that old Busta Rhymes noodle cup? The crunch juice cups?
Man, that was diabolical.
Wasn't it? You weren't supposed to be drinking that damn much. But we telling you is there's a change of worlds happening, man. We've been at the bottom, we've been looked at, even the Negro man. They look at us like we ain't nothing. But guess what? Our stock is up, man. This crisis, this food stamp crisis, when this shit, if it don't come in, y'all are gonna be hard, you gonna be in straits, man.
Fatness of the earth, right?
The
fatness of the earth refers to the fertility and richness of the land.
Woo!
A biblical term for a plentiful harvest of grain and wine.
Well, it say you're gonna have to make room for the old, bring in for the new. The Lord said, I have pleasures everywhere.
It say, kind of says, a symbol of prosperity. A metaphorical meaning. Beyond the little, that can also represent spiritual abundance.
Run that back, guys.
This is a metaphorical meaning. Beyond the little, fatness can also represent spiritual abundance. In Psalm 36:8, it is translated as abundance.
So that spiritual abundance, that's why it says our children are gonna shine, man. Our children are going to be able to go wherever they want. Danger is not an option for our children in the kingdom, man. You're not going to have our children worrying about being snatched up by some pedophile, man. Because it says our children will play on asp then. What's asp? It's a poisonous serpent, man. If you ain't got to worry about a poisonous serpent, then what you, they're going to bring them home for you, man. Your son come over, he got a cobra with him, man. You see? Go ahead.
I can't believe she said that to me. God, that hurts so much inside.
And it signifies the spiritual satisfaction of being in Yahweh's presence.
So that's why the Lord said, get that scripture where it says, that's what they shall be temple. They shall be temple. What do you call your mind?
Please call the police. Please, guys, call the police.
We can't do that.
You call the police for me.
We can't do that, man. We teaching, man.
Hey, sir, man, will you call the police for me, please? Please call the police for me. I'm begging you. Please call the police for me. Michael, please help me.
God, go ahead and bring that.
Please help me. I can't believe she hurt my feelings like that. I didn't do anything to her.
Prayer time.
I didn't do anything to her, Michael. I didn't do anything to her.
Calm down, bud.
It hurt so much inside that she said that to me.
Revelation 22.
Michael, it's not right. You know me. I'm your friend. You've been close to me.
Revelation 21.
Because she said that to
Alright.
me.
Revelation 21:27. It says, 22, it says, now Saul, no temple therein, for Yahweh, power almighty in the land of the temple of it. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon to shine in it.
They ain't talking about no physical, it's talking about the knowledge, wisdom.
Right.
Guess what? That's why the Lord, just to back that up, where he says that he's going to give us a new heart. Fleshly hearts. We're gonna be able to. It's gonna be in our inward parts. The knowledge is gonna be in us. Just like a bird knows where to fly in the time. We're gonna know how to do the law perfectly. Just like ants know what to do. The Lord's gonna fuse us with nature. That's why anything that's adverse, guess what? You're gonna be dealt with. Just like a white blood cells, they kill. You're gonna be on the nation. If you go against the law, and it's a law unto death, you gotta be dealt with, man. Same thing in the wilderness. If a gazelle caught slipping, guess what? Hey, the gazelle know the law. Hey, y'all better stay together. Y'all better stay in the pack and watch your ass, man. There's lions out here. So that's what these nations, they're going to have to do the same, man. You're going to have to watch your step because there's what? There's lions out here, man. That's the nation of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. If you get out of line, you get to doing something that's not according to the law, statutes, commandments, you're gonna be dealt with, man. Minor laws and major laws. That's why we're gonna be the judges on the earth. What does a judge do? A judge draws judging between the laws, man. You see? Go ahead.
It said, to shine in it for the glory of Yahweh being lighted, and the Lamb is the light thereof.
See? The Lord is going to be in the midst. That's a heavy blessing, man. We're not going to have to need no temple. That was just the foreshadow of what was to come, man. The Lord is going to enter into the holies of the holies, which is our bodies. Our minds are going to be purified for the Lord to dwell in them. And it's happening. That's those new bodies. That's the new temple, man. The new bodies is going to be the new temple, the third temple, man. Where the Lord is going to dwell in. Right. That's a beautiful thing. Imagine your son come out. Guess what? The Lord dwelling in him. He's dwelling in us now because he beats our heart, but it's going to be a higher level. That's why we're going to have that natural glow to us, man. You know? That's what we waiting on. That's what money can. What can a nigga offer you for that? This nigga can't even dwell in his own kingdom in peace. But he wants to offer us some for our treasures. Nah, man. We laid up our treasures in heaven, my boy. Right. We trying to get to that, man. And I'm speaking to you brothers that have done the work for many years. You got a bank account up there, man. You got a spiritual nest egg up there. Don't you want to get to it, man? Yeah, it's tough. Get up. Get up. You fall. Get up, man. Get up. Don't lean on your own understanding. Jake fall out because they don't lean on their brother, man. You don't go to your brother. You don't ask your brother, hey man, I need help. Sometimes shit get tough, man. That's why if you're going against the scriptures, the Yahweh himself said he sent them out 2 by 2. Where one may fall, another may pick him up, man. Pray, constantly pray. Apostle Elder Ricard tell us that. Prayer, man. Pray. Keep praying. That's all you gotta do. Lord, give it freely, man. We ask, hey man, the Lord will give you things that you never even asked for, man. So the time we at now is keep hold of the plow, man. Your nest egg is up there. That's like you got a bank account and all you got to do is wait for it. That's it. We ain't got to do much. Endure. It says he that endure hardness as a good soldier, man. Go ahead, Ma. What time is it? Okay, fine. Okay, and it says, this is Ezekiel 9 and verse 4. And it says, and he said to me, and he said to him, walk through the city of this Jerusalem and put a mark upon the forehead of all who weep and sigh because of all the detestable sins being committed in their cities. See? Go ahead.
Right, man? So, we're signing and crying for all of the abominations that's being done in this place. Alright, man? So we're signing and crying for all the things, all the sins, the detestable things that's being done in this place. We want this place to be destroyed. We want these people to be destroyed. So we're waiting on that.
Alright, so Lord willing, that fine lesson, we're gonna get up out of here. The spirits are getting active, man. So Lord willing, that fine lesson, with that we want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem and Prophet Dash. Until the next time we say Shalom.